let's finally watch this TommyNFG joint. All right, Tommy, the Predator Invasion of 2024. Hello, YouTube. So, let's get into it. Oh, wrong cam.
2024 has been such a turbulent year, hasn't it? Bridges collapsing all over the place.
Damn, I forgot about that.
Spanning generations finally taking place. Presidents almost getting shot. Oh, and a lot of predators. Like... a lot.
They're breaking records.
Like us, and just like a domino effect, all types of people started getting exposed left and right. I feel like we could start a whole betting website now on who's getting exposed next. So I want to go through a little timeline of the year, starting off with the kingpin of weirdos. Now, instead of calling him his name because YouTube doesn't like me saying it, we'll just refer to him as Pinto Bean. Now, Pinto Bean's crimes date way back before this year, but only now this year are being highlighted because the criminal case ongoing. Which still confuses me because how the f is this case still ongoing? Like, they've got the list, the flight
Tommy
logs,
here looks so
everybody
good.
who was around this man. There's no reason this case should still be ongoing. Like, is there anyone who still believes he didn't do it? But luckily in January 2024, we were seeing some hope as over 1,000 pages of court records came out and we actually heard official names being exposed. People like Bill Clinton and Prince Andrew getting exposed for being on the island. Wow. Shocker. Who would have ever thought this was possible? It's not like there was hundreds of pics of them together. The most surprising to me though was Stephen Hawking on the island. Like, I don't think anybody imagined that.
Bro, when that shit first came out, that shit was hilarious. Looked like he recorded in the library.
He was into midgets and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck he at.
I really don't know. But I wouldn't put him past him. Being in his state for that long probably put some numbers on him. And when the info first started coming out, everyone was hyped to see when the next drop was. Who was getting exposed and which freak celebrity was gonna get taken down this time. They were hyping it all up saying, just you wait, in a month we're gonna drop these files and y'all gonna be shocked.
Hell no.
Passed by. We ran into some errors. Next month though, it's definitely coming out.
But they still haven't dropped the names.
So what happened is we got some of the files mixed up. It's definitely coming out next month, and the files never came out, and everyone completely forgot. I can't be the only one thinking it's insane how everyone completely forgot about this and the list never came out. All I know is someone's getting paid off and someone's getting paid off good. Some people think a list already came out, and one did apparently with the flight logs and some names, but an official one hasn't come out linking certain celebrities with certain crimes. Someone who can't pay people off to keep them silent though is
Riot. Oh my god, bruh.
February 2024.
Nigga, I forgot about this nigga.
You know, you just found out about the
internet tired
recently. You probably heard about this story from this streamer on Kick. Now, what's Kick, you may ask, my innocent child? A wonderful family.
Bro, I remember when this first came out, bro.
Where you can
shit
watch
crazy,
teach
bro.
Amazing lessons about life, like stranger danger and how to not get kidnapped, teaching you how to be polite around strangers, and a loving platform that welcomes the family. Hey, Kick, if you're still handing out those $1 million contracts, slide me one for a month. A YouTuber named Something About Chickens released a video talking about a Kick streamer named Riot LOL, exposing him for being a complete predator in the most degenerate way possible. Like, if Pinto Bean was still alive, he'd probably recruit him on his team to use his tactics on minors. First off, this was really fishing on Omegle out of all places. I swear, before
and the nigga had a girlfriend doing this, who was also encouraging it. Like,
no one in public saw them. I remember on To Catch a Predator, the only time they would see the actual person is when they met in person, and that's when Chris Hansen would swoop in. But nowadays, they don't even give a f anymore. Even if he wasn't doing this on a stream, he always had the chance to be recorded randomly by someone on Omegle. But he would go on Omegle and try to rizz up these girls. Then when they said,
how ass is DatboiDame? Oh, get a load of this guy.
Their age, he would convince them to say it's higher just so he doesn't look like a weirdo. This is the dumbest ever. Like, everyone on your stream already saw her say she's underage, bro. I genuinely think this was his way of...
And you know what's crazy? This nigga was like, the girls will be underage on this fucking On Me TV, and he's like, you guys gotta remind me, bitch.
Training, and he would be good with the public by doing that. But even if these girls weren't underage, he's still a weirdo.
Is that a question or a statement?
Record them without their consent, then post it in his Discord. And you would have to be his Kick sub to see the videos. He's lucky his ass hasn't gotten arrested. By definition, that is literally distributing and selling CP. And by the look at you, Ryan, and the way they treat predators in jail, you would be decimated in the first day. And the crazy thing is, he had a girlfriend through all of his streaming career. And when asked about it, she said she didn't give a fuck about what he was doing. Like, it might be the reincarnation of Pinto Bean and Jelaine Maxwell, which goes to show you all it takes is one.
Damn, if you eating food outside a restaurant now, walk by and ask for a fire, would you give it to me? Sure.
Dumb and his queen at his side.
Damn. Bro, this year has been a bunch of bullshit. Oh my goodness, bro. This is crazy work.
Now, if you don't know Too Mad, you can classify his content as a banned kid stream. I watched a couple of Too Mad videos when he was blown up, but wasn't like a mega fan of him. I just remember hearing people say he was going off the deep end every day and spiraling out of control. I don't know how he let that happen when all he needed to do was make like one video a month and get millions of views. First, he got exposed for being a stalker and basically mentally abusing the girl he was interested in. This man was so obsessed, he had 6 burner phones texting her at one time. I'll never understand how dudes get this obsessed. I got too much things to worry about over texting someone this much just for them to maybe upset me back. Then he started going on an insane Twitter schizo run, tweeting every hour and every controversy he was having. And the predator stuff comes from when he posted a trans girl on his Twitter saying that was his girlfriend who was murdered by 2 people. I have no clue what went on in this man's mind.
This nigga's crazy, bro.
Thought the person was sexy and that's why he posted it. And there's also allegations of him sending inappropriate messages with minors, and his response genuinely might be worse than the guitar because all he said was, "I made it." Like, buddy, your whole career's on the line. This is your response. Some of these creators need PR teams like they have for celebrities.
I've been forgetting a lot of this shit.
We can't confirm if it was true or not and if he was a weirdo because, I mean, buddy got packed. Dan Schneider known for basically creating everyone's favorite childhood shows, who also got exposed like years ago. I remember hearing first.
Bro, this is probably the craziest year because it's just month after month. It's a new motherfucker getting exposed.
This weird stuff in like 2018. But in 2020,
what did Guitar Girl do? I think she was getting exposed for. If it wasn't no predator allegations, I think it was just like some kind of verbal abuse to subscribers or some shit. I don't know.
For the Quiet on Set documentary,
you got to look at much critical shit.
Got to hear how sick he was. Honestly, after hearing this whole documentary, I could never see me ever sending my child to a kids entertainment network. But people let this go on for way too long with this stuff. Like, after the first couple foot things, why did no one step in and say something? Dan Schneider was so powerful, he had the Nick logo as a foot. They try to say
shit crazy,
not
bro,
because of him, but who are they tricking? The person I feel most bad for is Ariana Grande. Like, if you look at things they made her do, they didn't even try to hide they was making it sexual. And the way everyone cowered in fear when he was near them is so uneasy to look at. I don't know how you don't feel sick of yourself making people feel like that. Then he tried to release this half-ass apology that nobody believed. Does he really think he can make a recovery from this? Buddy, you're cooked already. You made your money. Just pack it up. Go live on a beach somewhere secluded from humanity with your missus.
Damn. Dude, this nigga still streaming, bro. I remember we was talking about this, and this nigga, we was like, man, niggas that came in my chat talking about, yeah, he don't give a fuck. He's still streaming. Do he still stream?
T. Nichols is a former C-list streamer that got big from posting on TikTok, and his main content was reacting to his viewers sending stuff in creative and funny ways. And I would add more, but
speaking of TikTok, I gotta post too.
He got exposed for grooming one of his Discord mods.
Too many people in this video. Hey, we not even done. We only halfway through this bitch.
These messages are actually like atrocious to look at. And she stated she was underage not once, not twice, but 3 times. How do you get caught 3 times? I didn't even know that was possible. And then he was also,
bro, I gotta post on TikTok. I almost forgot.
He's dead. He's still getting to the cheeks. Insane sentence I'm reading out, but it's a real message that somebody sent in this world. And then also saying he would force his way in her coochie. I don't know what type of crazy or kinky play this is supposed to be, but you could just tell when a nigga has never talked to a girl. And his response to the allegation was making a slideshow. Okay, this shouldn't be as funny as it is, but I don't know why it's so
how
funny.
acid that boy. Okay, y'all niggas keep trolling my shit. All right.
That he made a slideshow to admit he sexted a minor.
Diddy.
The Diddler. P. Diddy in the butt. Whatever you want to call him. Just like Dan Schneider, everyone knew P. Diddy was a weirdo for the longest. You always saw videos of him hugging up on dudes awkwardly. People really just thought he was zesty at first and 100% closeted, but not any predator.
Nigga.
When the FBI raid happened this year, I think that's when the whole public started to find out though. People should have been suspected something when he first started dating his ex-wife. Like he was 37 and
who is this in the emo? Cosmo, slow down, nigga.
She was 19. any more of an age gap, and he might as well have better fall. She filed a lawsuit against him in November 2023 on everything, and it was settled in a day. Totally not suspicious or distrustful. I 100% trust the results of this lawsuit. But that's when we also found out Meek Mill was in it, and instead of denying it, he went on a whole rant on Twitter saying he's better than people and trying to beef with other people.
Facts, bro. Facts.
It's okay, Meek. We know the diddler got to. The people who aren't talked about the most though is Usher and Justin Bieber. I feel like we really should. Like, they were actual children when the diddler got to them. You can't do anything about that. Meek was a grown ass, so I can't really. But then another lawsuit came out of his former producer who said he hosts sex parties with underage girls. And this lawsuit is still
crazy.
Ongoing. But after seeing what he's done in the past in 4K, it's the most believable shit ever. No one's not believing he ain't do it.
Nigga, and the he ain't talk about the part of the video. I mean, it's not relevant to the video title of the Predator Invasion, but this nigga literally was chasing his fucking ex-girlfriend and beating the fuck out of her, bruh.
Now, once again, just like the others with Drake, damn near everyone knew what he was up to. Like, I remember I was younger seeing him hang out with Millie Bobby Brown, who was my age, and thinking, what the fuck? I can't emphasize enough how much of a star Drake was seen as before getting destroyed by Kendrick. This man had every single girl in the world in his DMs. He was dating Rihanna, he was dating SZA, and out of all these girls he could pick from, he decides to take the 13-year-old girl from Stranger Things on a date. Like, you could say they didn't go on dates, but what else do you describe it as when she's literally on camera saying they went to dinner together? I think people just swept it under the rug because he was making good music for so long. Then For All the Dogs came out and it was so ass. Drake should have took the punch to the chin and let people forget about Kendrick first dissing him, because now the whole world is dancing to a song calling him a predator. Like, I don't think the retaliation was worth it.
Damn.
Dr. Disrespect was one of the biggest.
Bro, hold on, there's still 5 minutes. Dr. Disrespect, Chris Tyson, Kai Cameraman, maybe?
Streamers in the gaming space for the longest. I never really watched his stuff, but I remember seeing a lot of memes of him when he was really big, and you could say he had it all. A successful social media career while being older, a beautiful wife and kids. Well, actually, he cheated on his wife, so maybe not that. All while being
crazy.
Able to sit down and make money while playing games. Then he wanted to touch a kid. Like, this one was definitely the...
I knew Drake was like this because he always makes songs about a 21-year-old.
Least predictable out of them all. He was exposed by a former Twitch employee on the mysterious reason.
What's going on, Pete? How you feeling, bro?
Which was for texting a minor inappropriately in 2017. And I don't know why they kept this silent for so long.
Wait, Kai reacted to 20 minutes? How come we didn't see that? I'm cool. What you on? We just reacted to this. No, I'm gonna listen to it after this video. Tommy exposing all the predators that's been prominent in this year.
I feel like Twitch didn't want to look weird because having your star streamer that you promoted being outed as a predator is probably a bad look, right? You would think having a family and kids would make you think twice of doing something like that, but some brains
Cosmo and Wanda
wired, I guess. And out of all messages,
W5 hours
to be caught on Twitch whispers. All I get in my Twitch whispers is people telling me to end. I'm surprised someone as AG.
Nigga, all I get in my Twitch whispers is niggas asking to be freed. So why is this nigga trying to talk a little game to motherfuckers in the Twitch whispers? What's wrong with this nigga?
Even knows how to use Twitch whispers. I would think he would still be on Facebook. Someone who weirdly defended him though, which is next, is
you don't get Twitch whispers, Brian. You don't get Twitch whispers, bitch.
I swear, the only time I hear Sneeko in a headline is either him getting embarrassed by somebody or him saying some absolute dumb. And for the longest, he was known as the guy who dick rode Andrew Tate to his fall off. But he's kind of been making a comeback by arguing the age of consent. Man, I knew Rumble paid bad, but damn, them Rumble checks must not be hidden. I seriously don't know how worse he could get for Sneeko, but I don't think there's any more he could go down. His argument for age of consent is that it should be at the age when a person fully finishes puberty, which can be as early as 14 for girls and as early as 16 for boys.
Like, what the
Sneeko
fuck?
Just argues for scenarios he never has to deal with. Like, if Sneeko had a daughter who was fully matured by 14 and a dude that's 30 came up asking for his permission to marry her, I just know that would crash out. All the arguing he's doing online is going away.
Niggas never want to put they own self in scenarios like this. This nigga always want to do hypotheticals. What's this nigga ethnicity? I think Sneeko black and Asian.
And he even went to debate Critical about this, which was a terrible debate on both their ends.
Cody Cole. I forgot about this.
YouTuber known for his commentary through almost a decade on YouTube. He got exposed by Tana Mojo, who allegedly says he slept with her when she was 17. And at this point,
nigga said Cody Cole him out.
He basically admitted it. I scratched earlier what I said about Dr. Disrespect being unpredictable because this was definitely unpredictable. Cody always seemed like that dude in his own lane that got along with everyone in the digital realm. Everyone loved him and Noel's reactions because it was just so unique. And the worst part about this is he has a whole kid now. Sometimes we gotta be more thankful for who raised us, because I couldn't imagine growing up and realizing what daddy did in his past. We're gonna see a lot of future f***ed up household dynamics. He, she, the
nigga. There's still 3 minutes.
Hey, I don't care the predator. Whatever you want to call.
We need to gatekeep black as a race. How the fuck we do that?
Formerly a crew member and was always the unfunniest.
Nigga say he, she, they, he's wigging.
To me, to be honest, was caught sending inappropriate messages to a 13-year-old and was also linked with Shadman, who's a person I did not know before the drama, and I could have gone my whole life without knowing who this person was. Shadman is an internet artist, if you don't know, who has drawn CP multiple times. Not cheese pizza, not COD points, that very much illegal thing.
Nigga said not COD points.
Star's daughter. And I guess people in the past didn't care for some reason that he was doing this. Like, this wasn't some low-key bro was literally known on the internet for drawing lolly and CP. Any YouTuber who's ever
go to hell
needs their hard drives researched by the FBI. You can't even say he kept it hidden and the YouTubers didn't know, because that was his whole career online. And of course, none other than Chris Tyson was associated with him and had a picture of one of his drawings on his wall. It's one thing being associated with bro, but
nigga was hanging up the picture is crazy.
Art means you went out your way by any means to buy the art and hang it like a centerpiece. And after this, Chris got booted from the team. Good riddance.
Nigga hit him with the Kai Cenat cameraman. Bro, didn't even get it on name.
Kai Cenat, known as the biggest and smallest streamer at the same time in the world right now, has always had his go-to cameraman at his side, which is Chris. And you know what I'm noticing? This is not a good year to be named Chris. Not a good year for Chris's. Anyways, his cameraman was
worst year for all the Chris's.
And these messages are rough.
I forgot I could clip your stream.
How dudes can sex like this and act like this in messages and go on about
did you finish the song, nigga?
Day normally while having all the message history out in the open. Kai then came on his stream to confirm that it was true, talking about how he cut ties with him, and I do feel bad for Kai. Like, no matter what drama I see surrounding Kai, even if it isn't him directly, people pull up the pitchforks and start witch hunting him like he did the crime himself. And I've seen some people arguing.
Oh, I thought you said you was making a song. That's why I asked if you finished.
Saying the age of consent is 17 in New York, but clearly they both thought it was wrong, because he was shocked when he heard her actual age and kept going. And even thinking of it, do y'all know who he works for? Kai Cenat. This man has thousands of grown bad.
That's what I'm saying, bruh. If nigga wanted the hoes that bad, you don't think Kai would have put you on game, my nigga? Keep in mind, Kai, we didn't forget what happened with you, my nigga. Kai Cenat is a trick, my boy. That nigga was paying for butt. You don't think he would have at least put his homie on game? Come on. I was trying today, not today. I feel that.
DMs. And he goes for the one girl still in high school. So yeah, that's about the collection of weirdos we've got so far. I'm sure we're not done, so go ahead and put your bets in the comments and come back in the future to see if you were right. Follow me on
Twitter. We don't need no more weirdos to be dropping, bro. Come on. Can we chill, bro? Can we chill? We've had a weirdo for every fucking month.
Instagram and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
It's good video, Tommy. It's good videos.